ተማሪዎች እስኪ ወደሚቀጥለው ጥያቄ እንለፍ 52ኛ ጥያቄ or question number 52 it says during the electrolysis of a concentrated aqueous solution of sodium chloride what substance is formed at the cathode cathode ምን አይነት ኤሌክትሮድ ነው በኤሌክትሮላይሲስ ሴል ያው ሁለት ሜታል ስትሪፖች አሉት አንደኛው anode metal strip and the next one is what cathode anode is positive and cathode is what negative for electrolytic cells so at cathode or to the negative electrode all positively charged species within the solution will migrate በሙሉ ወደዛ ነው የሚሉት አይደል ወደ ካቶድ ይሄዳሉ ፖዚቲቮቹ እነማን ናቸው ሶዲየም ፕላስ እና ሃይድሮጅን ፕላስ ፖዚቲቭ ናቸው ወደ ካቶድ ይሄዳሉ ግን ሁለቱ ወደ ካቶድ ከሄዱ በኋላ ቅድሚያ የሚሰጥበት መንገድ አለ that's called preferential discharge ስለዚህ ከሶዲየም እና ከሃይድሮጅን በትንሽ ኤነርጂ ኤሌክትሮን ሊያገኝ የሚችለው ማን ነው hydrogen ነው so hydrogen will be discharged in preference to sodium and the substance that is formed by this process is hydrogen so the correct answer for question number 52 is what C hydrogen is formed question number 53 during the electrolysis of copper sulfate solution using carbon electrodes which of the following is the correct half reaction for the anode electrode by the way when we use a carbon electrode or graphite electrode the electrode is called what inert electrode so the correct reaction which occurs for this electrolysis process at the cathode is the conversion of hydroxide ion into oxygen gas so as choice C we have 4OH minus AQ into 2H2O liquid plus O2G plus 4 electron and this is the correct answer so for question number 53 the correct answer is C 4OH minus into 2H2O plus O2 plus 4 electrons question number 54 in a voltaic cell electrons flow from Z dash to Z dash by the way here in galvanic or voltaic or in electrolytic cells electrons always flow from anode to what cathode galvanic የሚሆን electrolytic በሁሉም አይነት ሴሎች ኤሌክትሮን ሁሉ ጊዜ ፍሎ የሚያደርገው ከየት ወዴት ነው ከአኖድ ወደ ካቶድ ነው ስለዚህ ለ54ኛ ጥያቄ መልስ ሊሆን የሚችለው ማለት B ከአኖድ ወደ ካቶድ ምን ያደርጋል ፍለው ያደርጋል ብለን ነው የምንመልሰው so the answer is B question number 55 which of the following is not the decomposition product of nitric acid ተማሪዎች nitric acid ከሚያከናውናቸው ሪአክሽኖች አንደኛው decomposition chemical reaction ነው ስለዚህ nitric acid decompose ወይም ደግሞ በሙቀት decompose በሚያደርግበት ጊዜ የሚፈጠሩ ፕሮዳክቶች ሶስት ናቸው እነሱስ ማን ናቸው ናይትሮጅን ዳይኦክሳይድ H2O እና ኦክሲጅን ጋስ ናቸው የሚፈጠሩት ከነዚህ ውጪ የሆነ ማንኛውም ነገር አይፈጠርም ብለን ነው የምናስበው so A NO2 nitrogen dioxide yes it is formed B N2O4 N2O4 is not the decomposition product of nitric acid oxygen and water are also the decomposition products so the answer is B which is dinitrogen tetraoxide is not the decomposition product of nitric acid question number 56 the process of vulcanization of rubber makes it ጎማ ያው ከተፈጥሮ ራበር ነው የሚሰራው ያ ወደ ጎማነት ሲቀየር ምንድነው የሚደረገው vulcanize ነው የሚደረገው vulcanize ማድረግ ማለት it is combining a rubber with sulfur ማለት ነው ከሰልፈር ጋር ማገናኘት ማለት ነው ሰልፈር ኔትወርክ እንዲሰራለን ራበርን በሰልፈር ትሪት የምናደርግበት መንገድ vulcanization ይባላል ለምንድነው በሰልፈር ትሪት የሚደረገው ወይም ደግሞ vulcanize የሚደረገው ዋንኛው ነገር ያ ጎማ ጠንካራ እንዲሆንልን ነው so A hard B soft C less elastic D more soluble in solvent አይደለም B C D ከvulcanization ጋር አይገናኙም so the main purpose of vulcanization is what making rubber hard to make rubber hard we use a vulcanization process question number 57 to determine the volume of an irregularly shaped glass vessel the vessel is weighed empty 121.3 gram and when filled with CCl4 carbon tetrachloride it is 283.2 gram what is the volume capacity of the vessel given as density of በጣም የሚገርማችሁ ነገር ይሄንን አራት አምስት መስመር ዝም ብሎ ሲሄድ ከባድ ያገኝ ያደረገ ይመስላል ግን ምንም የሚከብድ ነገር የለም ምንድነው የምታደርጉት የካርቦን ቴትራክሎራይድ ማሱን ከኢኒሻሉ ላይ ቀንሱ 283.2 ሲቀነስ 121 ስንት ይመጣል 160 አንድ ይመጣል 161 ታገኛላችሁ ቮሊዩም ማለት ደግሞ ማስ ሲካፈል ለማን ነው ለደንሲቲ ነው because density is equal to mass times volume ነው አይደል የሚለው ለቮሊዩም ሪአሬንጅ ስናደርግ ማስ ኦቨር ደንሲቲ ይሆናል ማሱ ተሰጠን ደንሲቲው ይታወቃል ከዛ በኋላ ስታካፍሉ ምንድነው የምታገኙት 101.82 ታገኛላችሁ 101.82 ምርጫ ውስጥ አለ በጣም በትክክል B ላይ ታገኛላችሁ so for question 57 the correct answer is 101.82 centimeter cube question number 58 the relationship between picometer and nanometer which pico ማለት 10 the power of minus 12 ማለት ነው ናኖ ማለት 10 the power of minus 9 ማለት ነው በሁለቱ መካከል ያለው ልዩነት ስንት ነው የአንድ ሺህ ልዩነት ነው ያለው የአንድ ሺህ ልዩነት እኮ ነው ያለው ምን ታደርጋላችሁ 1 pico over 1 nano is equal to 10 the power of minus 12 over 10 the power of minus 9 which is equal to 10 the power of minus 3 so 1 pico over 1 nano is equal to 10 the power of 3 1 pico is equal to 10 the power of minus 3 nanometer this means 1 nanometer is equal to 1000 picometer 1000 picometer so the correct answer is D is the correct answer question number 59 which of the following correctly lists electromagnetic waves in order from shortest to the longest wavelengths in order from shortest to longest wavelengths based on their wavelengths the order of electromagnetic waves is gamma ray then x-ray then ultraviolet visible IR microwave radio and so on so from this choice A is the correct answer choice A is the correct answer question number 60 from CO2 H2O BCl2 N2O which have the same molecular geometry ተመሳሳይ የሆነ ጂኦሜትሪ ሞለኪውላር ጂኦሜትሪ ያላቸው ማን ናቸው question number 61 it is carbon dioxide which is linear beryllium dichloride which is linear dinitrogen monoxide dinitrogen monoxide, which is linear. So the correct answer for this question is C, linear, linear, and linear. Let's come to question number 62. Question number 62. Given the following AFN species, what is the correct order of FAF bond angle? Question number 62. Look for this question. That is the correct bond angle for these molecules. The correct bond angle of BF3. BF3 120 ነው። BF2 180 ነው። CF4 109.5 ነው። NF3 107 ነው። ሌላው ደግሞ OF 104.5 ነው። ስለዚህ በቦንድ አንግል ላይ ዲፔንድ ሆናችሁ ይሄንን ሞሌኩል ስታስቀምጡ የትኛው ነው ትክክል ሊሆን የሚችለው? 62ኛ ጥያቄ ቢን ተመልከቱ። የዚህኛው ከዚህ ያንሳል በትክክል ያስቀመጠው ኦርደር ማን ነው? ይሄ ነው። በዚህ ኦርደር አንግሎቹን ተናግሬያለሁ። ስለዚህ ያንን አንግል በመጠቀም ይሄንን ማስቀመጥ ብቻ ነው። Let's come to question number 63. Question number 63. How many electrons are present in the sigma 2p molecular orbital of N2 plus? ኤሌክትሮን ኮንፊግሬት ካደረጋችሁ በኋላ ለN2 ስንት ኤሌክትሮን አለው? 13 ኤሌክትሮን አለው። ከ13ቱ ኤሌክትሮኖች እንግዲህ ከ14 በታች ስለሆኑ ያኛውን ኦርደር ትጠቀማላችሁ። ኤሌክትሮኑን ኮንፊገር ስታደርጉ የምታገኙት በመጨረሻኛው ሲግማ 2p ላይ ስንት ታገኛላችሁ ማለት ነው? አንድ ኤሌክትሮን የምታገኙት። So for question number 61 the correct answer is what? A, 1 electron. Question number 64. For the reaction given, delta P hydrogen over delta T was found to be 2.5 times 10 to the power of minus 2 atm per second, where delta P hydrogen is changed in the pressure of hydrogen. Determine delta P6H14 delta T in units of. For this reaction at the same time, here you have the solution. Here delta P C6H14 over delta T is equal to coefficient of what? C6H14 over coefficient of H2 times delta P hydrogen over delta T. That is 1 over 4 times 2.5 times 10 to the power of minus 2, which is equal to 6.2 times 10 to the power of minus 3. So the correct answer is which one? A is the correct answer. 6.2 times 10 to the power of minus 3 is the correct answer. Question number 65. Here you are given the diagram. Diagram is given. The collision of reactant of two temperature T1 and T2. T1 and T2 are given. This is T1 region and this is T2. Which of the following is true regarding temperature 1 and temperature 2? From this graph, temperature 1 is equal to temperature 2 and fraction of molecules at both temperature are what? Equal. Here we have equal amount of the collision between the reacting particles. The collision reacting. So the answer for question number 65 is A. Question number 66. Question number 66. The decomposition of the compound is given here. The decomposition of a compound at 400 degrees Celsius is first order. The reaction is what order? That is first order with a half-life of 1570 seconds. What fraction of an initial amount of the compound remains after 4710 degrees Celsius. So እስኪ 66ኛው ጥያቄ ላይ ተመልከቱ። ምንድነው የተሰጠን? ቴምፕሬቸሩ ተሰጥቶናል፣ ሃፍ ላይፉ ተሰጥቶናል። ግን የተጠየቅነው ከ4710 ሰከንድ በኋላ ምን ያክል የሪአክታንቱ ፍራክሽን ይቀራል ነው። የሪአክታንቱ ፍራክሽን ይቀራል ነው። For such kind of the reaction, for the first order reaction, half life is given as KT, half life is equal to 0.691, and K is equal to 0.691 over T half. This gives us 4.401 times 10 to the power of minus 4. This is the rate constant for this reaction. And let the initial concentration of reactant be X. Then ln initial concentration of reactant X over concentration of X at any time T is equal to KT. Ln of initial concentration of X over concentration at any time T is equal to 0.73. ልጆች ላን ማለት ነው it is natural logarithm to the base e ማለት ነው። logarithm to the base e ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ ያንን በመጠቀም concentration of X at time at the beginning of the reaction over at any time T is equal to e the power of 2.073. e the power of 0.73. So initial concentration over concentration at any time is equal to 7.95, which is equal to 8. This means initial concentration of the reactant over 8 is equal to concentration of a substance at any time, and from this we are having 1 amount of the compound remains after 4710 seconds. 4710 seconds we have the amount of reactant which is left over. And for the next question number 67, here we have the reaction between chlorine and nitrogen and nitric oxide to give NOCl, and you are given equilibrium constant. equilibrium constantum ተሰጥቷቸዋል። ምንድነው የሚለው equilibrium constant 5 ነው። ኮንሰንትሬሽኑ ተሰጥቶናል። ከዛ what is the concentration of NOCl at equilibrium? equilibrium ላይ ስንት ይመጣል ነው? equilibrium ላይ ስንት ይመጣል? ተመልከቱ ኬሲ ማለት concentration of product over concentration of reactant ነው። concentration of NOCl ማለት ደግሞ the square root of Kc concentration of Cl times concentration of NO2 ወይም ደግሞ nitric oxide ማለት ነው። that is the square root of 5 times 1 times 4 and is the square root of what? 20, and the square root of 20 is approximately it is 4.5. So the answer for question 67 is C. 4.5 is the correct answer. And let's come to question number 68. Which of the following statement is not true in relation to the triple point on a single component phase diagram? By the way, at the triple point for a given substance, solid, liquid and the gaseous phases exist at equilibrium, the system must be enclosed so that no vapor can escape, and the substance occurs at a specific temperature and what? Pressure. At a specific temperature and pressure. But for question number 68, look, choice C. The triple point exists at a single temperature and is independent of pressure. No, it exists at a specific temperature and pressure. So, for this question, the incorrect statement is C. C is incorrect because the triple point exists at a single temperature and at a single pressure. But here the statement says independent of pressure. It depends on pressure. Question number 69. Which acid is produced when toluene is subject to potassium permanganate oxidation? By the way, one of the methods to produce organic acids is, or aromatic organic acids is, exposing toluene to potassium permanganate. When toluene is oxidized, it is converted into benzoic acid. So, choices are A. benzoic acid, B. toluic acid, C. phenyl acetic acid, D. phthalate acid. The answer is benzoic acid, A, for question number 69. For question number 69. For question 70, which of the following is true regarding the solution formation process? The solution formation process. A. Intermolecular forces between the solute particles must be weakened, that is endothermic, and the enthalpy changes. No. Delta H must be positive for this statement. Intermolecular forces between the solvent molecules must be weakened, endothermic still. So delta H must be positive, but it says delta H is negative. C. New Coulombic attraction between the solute and the solvent forms in which the enthalpy change is exothermic. Yes, this is the correct statement. When solute and solvent attract each other, they release heat energy to the surrounding, and delta H must be what? Negative. So for question number 70, the correct answer is C. C is the correct answer. And let's come to question number 71. The solution of ammonium chloride is made by dissolving 3.16 gram sodium chloride, ammonium chloride and 30.14 gram of water. Has a density of 1.0272 gram per centimeter cube. What is the mole fraction of this substance? N of ammonia molecule is given mass over its molar mass, that is 3.16 divided by 53.5, that is 0.059 mole. And mole of water is mass over its molar mass, 30.14 over 18, that is 1.67. And mole fraction of water, ammonium chloride, mole fraction of ammonium chloride is equal to 0.059 over 0.059 plus 1.67, that is 0.0341. So for question number 71, the correct answer is 0.0341, which is B. B is the correct answer. ስለዚህ ለዚህኛው ለ71ኛው ጥያቄ ትክክለኛ መልስ ወይም ደግሞ የአሞኒየም ክሎራይድ ሞል ፍራክሽኑ ስንት ነው ማለት ነው? 0.0314 ነው። መልሳችን ማን ነው የሚሆነው? ቢ ይሆናል ማለት ነው። መልሳችን ቢ ይሆናል። ልጆች በዚህ አመት በ2010 ከወጡ ጥያቄዎች መካከል ደግሞ ሌላኛው መልስ የማናገኝለት ጥያቄ ቁጥር 72 ነው። What volume of 1.4 molar sulfuric acid solution is needed to react exactly with 10 gram of aluminum according to the following reaction equation ሰጥቶናል ሞል to mole ratio ተሰጥቶናል ግን ምርጫዎቹ ላይ ስትመጡ የምታመጡት መልስ አይኖርም ለዚህ ጥያቄ ትክክለኛው መልስ 397 ሚሊ ሊትር ነው 397 ሚሊ ሊትር ነው ለ72ኛው ጥያቄ ትክክለኛ መልሳችን 397 ሚሊ ሊትር ነው ግን ምርጫችን ውስጥ ስለሌለ A B C እና D መልስ አይሆንም ስለዚህኛ E none of the above ብለን ነው የምናልፈው let's come to question number 73 what is the freezing point of 0.01 molar solution of sodium chloride in degree Celsius freezing point depression constant ተሰጥቶናል ጨው ውሃ ውስጥ ገብቶ እና ንጹህ ጨው እኩል በሆነ ቴምፕሬቸር አይደለም የሚቀዘቅዙት ወይም ደግሞ የሚፈሉት ወይ ከፍ ይላል ወይ ዝቅ ይላል አሁን 0.1 ሞላር ሶዲየም ክሎራይድ ሶሉሽን ፍሪዚንግ ፖይንቱ ስንት ነው ይላል ቀለል ያለች ፎርሙላ ነው የምትጠቀሙት ዴልታ TF = KF times molality KF times molality ነው የምታደርጉት ያንን ስታደርጉ ሞላሊቲ 0.1 ነው KF 1.01 ነው ያመጣችሁትን ቁጥር ከማን ነው የምትቀንሱት ከአንድ ላይ ከ0 ላይ ስትቀንሱ ስንት ነው የምታገኙት ኔጌቲቭ 0.372 ኔጌቲቭ 0.372 ታገኛላችሁ ማለት ነው 372 ታገኛላችሁ so for question number 73 the correct answer is what B negative 3.72 ታገኛላችሁ question number 74 which of the following is an organic acid ከነዚህ ውስጥ የትኛው ነው organic acid ለመባል አንድ substance ምን መያዝ አለበት carboxylic functional group መያዝ አለበት carboxylic A OH ነው A ላይ አልኮል ነው ያለው ሲን ተመልከቱ ኦክሲጅን ጭራሽ የለም አልኪል ነው ዲን ተመልከቱ አሁንም ኦክሲጅን የለም ግን ቦንዱ ሳቹሬትድ ነው አልኬን ነው so for question number 74 the correct answer is B CH3COOH which is called ethanoic acid is the correct answer and let's come to question number 75 during a titration what volume of 0.5 molar potassium hydroxide is necessary to completely neutralize 10 milliliter of 2 molar CH3COOH here we are given volume of potassium hydroxide is equals to N of potassium hydroxide over M of potassium hydroxide that is 20 millimole over 0.5 mole per liter and you will have 40 milliliters for potassium hydroxide so for question number 75 the answer is 40 76ኛ ላይ ነኝ እስኪ ተማሪዎች ወደ መቀጠል ስለዚህ 75ኛ ጥያቄ 40 ሚሊ ሊትር የምታገኙት የት ነው ምርጫ ዲ ላይ ታገኛላችሁ ምርጫ ዲ 76ኛ ጥያቄ calculate delta H for the reaction using the bond energies bond energiዎቹ ተሰጥተውናል ሃይድሮጅን ከሃይድሮጅን ጋር 436 አዮዲን ከአዮዲን ጋር 151 ሃይድሮጅን ከአዮዲን ጋር ደግሞ 297 ነው ስለዚህ እነዚህን ቦንድ ኢነርጂዎች በመጠቀም delta H is equal to summation of bonds broken minus summation of bonds formed 436 ሲደመር 151 ሲቀነስ 2 ሲባዛ 297 ስታቀናንሱ ስንት ነው የምታገኙት ኔጌቲቭ 7 ኪሎ ጁል ታገኛላችሁ ኔጌቲቭ 7 ኪሎ ጁል ታገኛላችሁ ኔጌቲቭ 7 ምርጫ ላይ አለ 76ኛ ጥያቄ እስኪ እንምጣ A ፖዚቲቭ 290 B ኔጌቲቭ 290 C ፖዚቲቭ 7 D ኔጌቲቭ 7 ኪሎ ጁል ይላል ስለዚህ ኔጌቲቭ የሆነበትን ዲን እንወስዳለን ማለት ነው ዲን እንወስዳለን ስለዚህ ለ36ኛ ጥያቄ መልሳችን ማለት ነው D negative 7 kilo joule. And let's come to question number 77. Which of the following statement is true ይላል የትኛው ጥያቄ አረፍተ ነገር ነው ትክክል የሆነው ትክክሉን ለማወቅ ለዚህ ጥያቄ አሁን ስለ ኢንትሮፒ ነው የሚጠይቀን that means ስለ ዩኒቨርሳችን ዲስኦርደር ነስ የሚጠይቀን ነው ስለዚህ አንድ ሪአክሽን ሪቨርሲብል ከሆነ delta S universe is equals to delta S of our system plus delta S of the surrounding ነው የሚሆነው and the sum of this delta S universe and delta S surrounding are always what 0 it is 0 this means delta S system is equals to negative delta S surrounding negative delta S surrounding ከዚህ አረፍተ ነገር ጋር አብሮ የሚሄደው ማን ነው ተመልከቱ እዚህ ጋር አለ delta S universe equals to delta S system plus delta S surrounding which is equals to 0 delta S system is equals to negative delta S surrounding ነው negative delta S surrounding ይሆናል ስለዚህ ለ77ኛ ጥያቄ መልሱ B ላይ if the entropy of the system increases during a reversible process the entropy change of the surrounding will decrease by the same amount የsurrounding ሲጨምር የሲስተማችን ምን ያደርጋል ይቀንሳል የሲስተም ሲጨምርስ የsurroundingም ይቀንሳል ማለት ነው እዚህ ጋር ያለው ፎርሙላ ተመልከቱ ያቺ የተሰራችው ነገር በጣም ተጠቅማችኋለች delta S system is equals to negative delta S surrounding ያንዱ ሲጨምር የሌላኛው በዛው መጠን ይቀንሳል ማለት ነው በዛው መጠን ይቀንሳል let's come to question number 78 how long has a current of 3 ampere to be applied through a solution of silver nitrate to create a metal surface of 80 centimeter cube with 0.05 thick layer density of silver is given here we have the formula for question number 78 mass is equals to molar mass IT over ZF but T is equals to MZF over capital MI capital M times I so what is M 4.2 what is Z is 1 what is F this is Faraday's constant 96,500 over 108 times 3 and this is equals to 1251 that is choice D is the correct answer question number 79 two electrolytic cells were placed in a series one of silver nitrate and the other copper sulfate solution if 1.273 gram of Ag is deposited silver deposit ቢሆን ምን ያክል ኮፐር ነው የሚፈጠረው ተመልከቱ ይሄ ምንድነው የሚሆነው mass of copper over equivalent mass of copper is equal to mass of silver over equivalent mass of silver mass of copper is equal to mass of silver ሲባዛ mass of copper ለማን ተካፍለው ለequivalent mass of silver ይካፈላል 1.273 over 108 ሲባዛ 32 which is equal to 0.077 so the correct answer for this question is B 0.374 grams of copper were deposited when 1.273 grams of silver are deposited ተማሪዎች አንድ ሁለት ያን 79 አለን ከ80 ጥያቄ እንግዲህ ወደ መጨረሻኛው ጥያቄ ደርሰናል 80ኛው ጥያቄ ምንድነው የሚለው what is the standard cell potential? standard cell potential ማለት E naught ብለን የምንጠራው ማለት ነው ተማሪዎች። for the oxidation of ammonia given below reaction equation ተሰጥቶናል። አሞኒያ ኦክሲዳይዝድ በሚሆንበት ጊዜ ምን ነው የኢ ኖት ዋጋ? ተመልከቱ። ናይትሮጅን ከፕላስ ከማይነስ 3 ወደ 0 ነው ሄደው። ስንት ናይትሮጅኖች ናቸው ወደዚህ የተቀየሩት? 4 እያንዳንዳቸው 3 ኤሌክትሮን ሉዝ ካደረጉ ስንት ጥራሉ ማለት ነው? 12 ኤሌክትሮን ተገኝቷል። 12 ኤሌክትሮን ሌላኛ የሚያገኘው ሰብስታንስ አግኝቷል። so the number of electrons lost by nitrogen is 12 ያ ማለት የn ዋጋ ነው። n ዋጋ ነው። ዴልታ g ማለት ደግሞ ኔጌቲቭ n e not f ነው። ያው በተርሞዳይናሚክሳችን እንደተማርነው ዴልታ g is equal to negative n e not cell f ነው። e not cell ማለት ደግሞ ዴልታ g over negative n f ነው። f ይታወቃል። የፋራዳይስ ኮንስታንት ነው 96500 ነው። n-ንም አግኝተናል 12 ኤሌክትሮን ነው። ዴልታ gም ተሰጥቶናል። ስለዚህ e not ስንት ነው የሚሆነው? ይሄን ቁጥር አባስተን ለስለኛው ስናካፈል ስንት ነው የምናገኘው? it becomes 1.17v 1.17v so where is the correct answer? it is a ለሰማንያኛ ጥያቄ 1.17 ቮልት የመጣበት መልስ ኤ ነው የሚሆነው። ተማሪዎች የዚህን ሺት ኤክስፕላኔሽን በዚሁ አጠናቅቃለሁ። ሰላም ሁኑ። ተማሪዎች እንግዲህ 1 2 ብለን 79 አለን። ከዛ 80 ብለን የ2010 የ12ኛ ክፍል የኬሚስትሪ ዩኒቨርሲቲ መግቢያ ፈተናን በዚሁ መልኩ ጨረስን። ምናልባት አንዳንድ ጥያቄዎች መልስ የሌላቸውም አጋጥመውኛል። እናንተንም ስለሚያጋጥሟችሁ እንደነዚህ አይነት ችግሮች ሲያጋጥሟችሁ የሌላ አመትም ቢሆን አትጨነቁ። ሳትጨነቁ በቃ መልስ ከሌለው ጥያቄው የለውም ወይም ደግሞ መልስ አለው ብላችሁ የምትጠራጠሩ ከሆነ የተሻለ ሰው በመጠየቅ መረዳት ትችላላችሁ። ለማንኛውም ከኔ ጋር ስለነበረን ቆይታ አመሰግናለሁ። መልካም ጊዜ ይሁንላችሁ።